watching for the fall. Blood becomes the scripture, bleeding down the wall. I wear a crown of rust, my veins are carved in dust. Ravens speak in riddles, serpents coil my trust. Fires lick the ceiling, shadows writhe upon the floor. Every scream I swallow echoes tenfold through the door. Close your eyes, the static feasts upon your dream. Crosses crack and melt, devouring every gleam. Your halo fades to nothing, night consumes the day. Every saint abandoned you, every angel turned away. Underneath the crimson sky I rise where shadows crawl. Demons whisper lullabies inside this burning hall. Chains around my heartbeat, silence cuts like knives. I'm the ghost inside your mirror, feeding on your lives. Shattered glass confessions in a chalice full of ash. Every sip corrodes your soul, every second will not last. Cathedrals carved from bone, collapse beneath my tread. I baptize the faithful with the ashes of the dead. Symbols burn in spirals, black upon the floor. Every exit that you run to opens just one more. Rotting floors beneath me, ceilings bleed like wine. Shadows crawl, pulse sinks, your fate entwines with mine. Carved into my skin, the psalms of fire decay. Broken saints collapse, the choir chokes on smoke and sway. Red horizon burning, towers crumble into dust. I feast upon your spirit till your veins corrode with rust. I am the shadow crawling over every soul you shed. Every whispered secret sharp enough to still the dead. Ash and ruin swirling, darkness bending to my will. Every heartbeat trapped in chains, every whisper kills. Fall into the silence, fall into the void, fall into the abyss. Your heartbeat destroyed. Hear the whispers calling, feel the chains around your mind. I am the night eternal, leaving mortal hope behind. Underneath the crimson sky I rise where shadows crawl. Demons whisper lullabies inside this burning hall. Chains around my heartbeat, silence cuts like knives. I'm the ghost inside your mirror, feeding on your lives. I am the voice in static, I am the fire in your veins, I am the echo everlasting, I am the curse that remains. Darkness hugs me like a friend with teeth I cannot see. Maybe I'll never wake from streets devouring me. Eyes closed, I float in a black ocean of loss. Nothing to hold, nothing to break, only endless dross. I walk on broken glass, shadows clutch my mind. Clock hands drip venom, tasting beats I try to hide. Sirens hum lullabies beneath my skin. Every mirror shows the sins I swallowed within. Black roses bloom hollow inside my chest. Rain bends sideways, folding streets to unrest. Folding streets to unrest. Pulse fades into static, memories creeping in. Shadow laughs in corridors of dark, a cruel violin. Gravity bends, I fall through floors that aren't real. Silence swallows edges, leaving echoes I can feel. Footsteps vanish on floors that dissolve under weight. Candles burn backward, opening doors to fate. Smoke curls like fingers tracing names I cannot claim. Time collapses in spiral shadows, dragging me in pain. I dance with demons, wearing my face. City hums like a heartbeat in a broken place. Darkness hugs me like a friend whose smile hides teeth. I sink deeper in the velvet streets, chasing grief beneath. Eyes closed, I drift in a black ocean. Silence screams, nothing to hold, nothing to break, only endless dreams. Whispers coil around my mind, tangled tight and deep. I dance with shadows in alleys where the dead do weep. The city bends beneath my weight, streets unravel wide. Every step echoes eternity where shadowed fears collide. Neon bleeds into puddles, reflecting skies I cannot find. Gravity gravity of night pulls me down, leaving nothing behind. Mirrors whisper secrets in a language made of smoke. I chase them down alleys where the air provokes. Flickering lights guide my steps through halls unseen. Rusted signs scream my name, shadows twist between. Black roses grow between cracks of streets I roam. The city breeds my sins and I have no home. Lurk there. Darkness hugs me like a friend whose smile hides teeth. I sink deeper in the velvet streets, chasing grief beneath. Eyes closed, I drift in the black ocean. Silence screams, nothing to hold, nothing to break, only endless dreams. Whispers coil around my mind, tangled tight and deep. I dance with shadows in alleys where the dead do weep. Sleep stretches endlessly through corridors I cannot leave. Shadows drag me like water into pulsing memory. Time bleeds from veins not mine. Reality dissolves in streams. I drift into nothing, world blinks once, then screams, 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 then screams. Darkness hugs me like a friend whose smile hides teeth. I sink deeper in the velvet streets, chasing grief beneath. Eyes closed, I drift in the black ocean. Silence screams, nothing to hold, nothing to break, only endless dreams. Whispers coil around my mind, tangled tight and deep. I dance with shadows in alleys where the dead do weep. Sleep stretches endlessly through corridors I cannot leave. Shadows drag me like water into pulsing memory. Time bleeds from veins not mine. Reality dissolves in streams. I drift into nothing, world blinks once, then screams. Midnight whispers crawling through my veins. I taste your shadow in the pouring rain. Every word you speak, a dagger in disguise. I chase the venom, lost in your eyes. Candles flicker, walls are closing in. I feel the darkness kiss me on the skin. Your touch is fire, it burns but I stay. Trapped in your gravity, I fade away. I know it's toxic, I know it's wrong. Still I'm addicted, can't let go for long. Every heartbeat drags me back to you. Even when I scream, I know it's true. Poison roses bleeding in my chest. I can't escape you, I need this mess. Your love's a curse, a never-ending test. Poison roses, yeah, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. Late night drives with no destination. Your whispers haunt me, fuel my temptation. Broken mirrors show a twisted reflection. I lose myself in your dark affection. Chains of desire tighten every hour. Your love's a drug, a dangerous power. I scream inside but my lips won't move. Dancing with demons I never approve. Every lie you tell, every secret kept draws me closer, my soul inept. I taste the poison on your burning lips, falling deeper into apocalypse. Poison roses bleeding in my chest. I can't escape you, I need this mess. Your love's a curse, a never-ending test. Poison roses, yeah, I'm obsessed. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Falling deeper, can't breathe, can't fight. Your shadow lingers in the dead of night. Every heartbeat a warning, every touch a lie. But I crave the pain, don't even ask why. Silence screams louder than your voice. I drown in desire, I have no choice. Roses, will petals black as sin. I'm lost in your fire again, again. Poison roses bleeding in my chest. I can't escape you, I need this mess. Your love's a curse, a never-ending test. Poison roses. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Laughing with my brothers, smoke in the night, bass hit heavy, future feels light, corner to rooftop, city in flames, brains in the shadows, playing these games, block full of smoke, wisdom and jokes, we kings with no crowns, rulers are broke, graffiti is gospel, bricks hold the truth, we study the struggle, we scholars of youth, cops on patrol, we laugh in disguise, joints in the air, fire in eyes, every drag deep, words cut sharp, philosophy hood made, street is the art, irony thick, the system's a clown. We flip it with humor, turn pain upside down. Broken glass stage, sneakers on beat. Comedy savage, knowledge on street. Laugh with my brothers, smoke in the night. Bass hit heavy, future feels light. Corner to rooftop, city in flames. Brains in the shadows, playing these games. Dollar in pocket, riches in brain. We dancing in thunder, laughing in rain. Punchlines brutal, trap full of smoke. Each bar a weapon, each joke provoke. Sirens like samples, hum in the back. We too busy joking, keeping on track. Streets as a canvas, spray what we mean. Jesters of chaos, sharp or unseen. Dark human medicine, cure for the weak. The block is our lecture, listen when we speak. We live in the shadows, minds in the fight. Kings of the corner, jokers of night. Laugh with my brothers, smoke in the night. Bass hit heavy, future feels light. Corner to rooftop, city in flames. Brains in the shadows, playing these games. Ash in the wind, knowledge and smoke, satire and beats, truth in the joke. We clowns with a blade, poets with fire, words cut deeper, minds reach higher. Street lights flicker, stage of the lost. We flip every failure, joke at the cost. Every laugh holy, every spark raw. We bend in the system, breaking its law. Concrete philosophers, wisdom and slang. Trap is the classroom, chaos we sang. Legends of alleys, prophets of dark. We crown with our laughter, fire to spark. Circus of struggle, irony breathes. Every blunt gospel, every smoke speaks. Knuckles stay heavy, but minds stay free. Kings with no kingdom, gods of the street. Laugh with my brothers, smoke in the night. Bass hit heavy, future feels light. Corner to rooftop, city in flames. Brains in the shadows, playing these games. Circus of struggle, irony breathes. Every blunt gospel, every smoke speaks. Knuckles stay heavy, but minds stay free. Kings with no kingdom, gods of the street. Laugh with my brothers, smoke in the night. Bass hit heavy, future feels light. Corner to rooftop, city in flames. Brains in the shadows, playing these games. Shadow, shallow, hollow shiver, circuit cracked, silence slithers, whispers twist, winters wither, black breath bends, broken figures, bleeding bells beneath the throne. Cryptic chants and choking stone. Clocks collapse, collapsing tone. Shadows sing in undertone. Dark dreams drown deep, dripping dread. Dread drives, daggers demons fed. Demons devour, dawn dissolving. Silence starves, the void revolving. Skin scorched, claws screaming still. Shadows led, slurred shacks dull. Skull schlays, sick snow. Sinking sorrow, swallows soul seared, smoke spreads, every soaked. Lost loops linger, language choked. Labyrinth, locked letters lace. Tongues tangle, time displaced. Crash, clash, crack, crush, bleed, breed, break, burn. Tongues tangled, twisted, torn. Click, clack, cults return. flames, faith fractured, eyes empty, echoes captured, black breath bent, blind birth, serpent spit, split the earth, ash range raw, ruins rise, echoes ends, a ruin skies, chains choke, cold claws, cryptic codes, carve cause, moon melts, metal minds, midnight mirrors multiply. Iron infects infinity, infinity infects iron, iron. Ritual rules reality, reality ruins, ruins, ruins. Hollow hunts hunger, hunger haunts hollow, terror twists time, time turns terror, shadow sows sorrow, sorrow swallows shadow, venom veils vision, vision verifies venom, labyrinth lingers lost, lost leads labyrinth, silence still scream, scream seeds silence, machine mirrors mind, mind mimics machine, circle closes, closing circle spiral sealed, tongues twist time ticks, tools trips, tongues torn, time torn, truth twisted, twist tongues take time, trip truth, tongues twist time ticks, truth trembles, twist, tick, talk truth trips, tongues twist time ticks, truth trips to twist torn, time torn, truth twisted, twist tongues, time, truth tremble, tongues twist time ticks, truth trips, tongues torn, time torn, truth twisted, twist tongues tick time, trip truth, tongues twist time ticks, truth trembles. Yeah, glitch tongues trembling, truth trembling, trapped in tunnels, ticking, trembling, dark data drips, digital doom, drones drown dreams, demons bloom, circuits sing, static screams, smoke, swallow silver streams, pulse pounding, pitch poison, patterns printed, prayers broken, 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 flash, slash, ashes fall, shadow stretch, silence calls, whispers warp, wires twist, glitching graves and endless mist, everything ends, endings bend, the spiral speaks, the silence ends, shadow shallow, hollow shiver, fade, fade, ashes in my veins, shadows in my chest. I don't breathe air, I breathe death's breath. Iron in my tongue, venom in my spit. Every word I drop is a cursed eclipse. Lanterns flicker when I step in the night. Mirrors crack open when they taste my sight. Every syllable's a scar, every line's a chain. Every verse I write is a funeral flame. Blood on the speaker, static in my brain. I bend reality, chains in the rain. Teeth like razors, eyes on fire. I don't chase dreams, dreams expire. Graveyard stomp, baseline crack. Every kick drum feels like an axe. Skull split rhythm, spine in distortion. Trap is a ritual, not entertainment. Cities collapse when the baseline drop. Every snare hit feels like a cop. Sirens howl but the streets go mute. I rap like a prophet in a broken suit. Clawing the beat with a serpent's tongue. Pulse in the dark like a war drum sung. Glitch in the matrix, code in my veins. Hell in my lungs when I spit propane. Syllables twist like a spiral blade. Words don't rhyme, they detonate. 808 growls like a beast unleashed. I am the famine that follows feast. Skin is a circuit, bones full of sparks. Breath like thunder, eyes like dark. I don't rap songs, I carve obsidian. Every flow's venom in equilibrium. Cut, cut, static, bleed. Shadows crawling where the angels feed. Drums collapse, the lights go blind. Every rhyme's a wound in time. I don't want hooks, I don't want fame. I want fire dripping through your brain. I want chaos carved in stone. Every verse a ritual bone. The crowd turns ghost when I breathe this fire. My cadence burns like a funeral pyre. Silhouettes twitch when my bars ignite. Every beat I touch is consumed by night. Kill with the syllables, venom in intervals. Minimal, cynical, criminal visuals. Digital rituals breaking the physical. Spiritual, pitiful, nothing is literal. Grind through the wires, burn through the skin. Metallic tongue in a jaw of sin. Collapse the temple, ash in the wind. Trap is the void where the end begins. Blast through the system, virus and code. I rap in patterns the dead ones wrote. Every cadence is a blade, every rhyme's a scar. Every stanza's gasoline on a war. Ashes in my veins, shadows in my chest. Nothing left here, just death's breath. Silent screams in corrupted tones. Every bar I spit is carved in bones. Crows on the wire sing static choirs. Cities in ruins are my empires. My trap's not music, it's exorcism. Every verse is plague, every beat's incision. Ashes ashes in my veins, shadows in my eyes. I don't need crowns, I don't need lies. I came for chaos, I live in pain. Dark trap eternal, ashes in my veins.
Whispers ghost call, shadows breathe. Step inside, nowhere to leave.
Neon drips like blood across the empty street. Footsteps echo where the shadows in the night meet. I wear a mask of calm, but it's cracking inside. Every heartbeat's a war, nowhere left to hide. Fingers trace the scars that no one ever sees. Whispers in my skull like a frozen breeze. Time folds in on itself, a maze I can't escape. Every choice I made just deepened my own shape. Around my thoughts, choking every breath. The city hums a lullaby, singing songs of death. I talk to ghosts I made, they answer with a grin. Every lie I've told drags me further in. Eyes wide open, vision blurred and distorted. Trust is currency I've long exported. Pain's a teacher, lesson sharp and unkind. I step into the night, leaving light behind. Reflects a face I don't know. Lines on my palm spell the life I can't show. Echoes of laughter bleed from walls long gone. I move with ghosts but they don't move along. A crown of thorns hides beneath my hood. Survival tastes bitter but it's all I could. Street lights flicker like a dying flame. I play my own game but the rules aren't the same. Cold rain drips through cracks in my soul. Reflection follows, but it's not my face. I've learned the truth of being out of place. Chains around my thoughts rattle like a drum. Every moment closer to what I've become. The city exhales, I inhale despair. Moving through darkness like it's the only air. Fingers brush the void, it pulls me near. I whisper to the night, I have nothing to fear. Shadows pull me deeper, can't find the light.
Footsteps in the silence, echoes cut the ground. Chains collapse heavy, shadows circle round. The city breathes poison, my lungs inhale rust. I walk with the night, I was forged in the dust.
My tongue's an inferno, my breath is a storm. I spit revelation of venomous forms. Stealing my pulse, iron veins keep it warm. I tear through illusions, distortions my norm. Demons and wires, they crawl through the static. Syllables crash like a storm automatic. Faithless and fearless, my gospel is tragic. Fire in scripture, my verse is volcanic. No kings in my kingdom, just wolves in the snow. I step where the light doesn't dare, doesn't go. My echo's a plague and it spreads when I flow. Infecting the circus, corrupting the code. I'm glitching the program, a crack in the frame. I'm storming the chamber, a ghost in the flame. I'm the voice that you hear when they call out your name. I'm the shadow eternal, no end to the game. Faster,
Bars cut quicker than blades in a riot.
louder,
Silence screams, but the chaos defies it.
deeper,
Venom runs where the weak can't hide it.
stronger.
Memphis dark, no force can divide it. Concrete cries, blood, my footsteps collide. I bury the sun where the shadows reside. My fury's a weapon, my hatred's a tide. I'm prophet of ruin, apocalypse guide. Mirrors reflect me in fragments of steel. The cracks in the glass show the pain that I feel. Time breaks apart, clocks rust and congeal. I rap like a wound that refuses to heal.
Serpents and circus devour the sound. Verses combust, leave ash on the ground. Cathedrals collapse when the echoes rebound. I'm chaos embodied, destruction profound. Words are artillery, fire with speed. Bars hit like bullets, the mind starts to bleed. Venomous gospel, the gospel I preach. There's no salvation, just void you can't reach. The night won't end, it repeats on a loop. I walk with the silence, I march with the troops. My voice is a weapon, my lungs are the proof. I'm the curse in your system, the crack in the roof. Fall in the spiral, no end, no release. Chaos is constant, the cycle won't cease. Carve every verse like a wound that won't heal. I'm the abyss manifest, the shadow made real.
Nice.